Hey guys, this is Sarah. This girl basically said that she made a video like a few days ago about how Harry and Louis are portrayed to the media and how they actually are, you know, like one of those videos. It's like a Larry video. One of these pictures was like in her video that she put in there, and then just a few days after, Harry was wearing the same shirt, like the Britney Spears shirt. This is a stereotype, but if a guy likes Britney Spears and he's wearing a Britney Spears shirt, you have to admit, gay. I mean, you want a piece of me? I mean, if Harry really, was wearing a Britney Spears shirt, then I'm questioning more of his sexuality every day. I just found that really interesting how she made a video with Harry in that shirt, and then just like a few days later, he's wearing that shirt, so she's thinking that maybe Harry saw the video. I think it's a huge coincidence, but the boys say that they stalk this fandom, so you never know what they're watching. I mean, I'm pretty sure Harry and Louis have seen a lot of Larry videos. Here's another analysis. It's not a recent one, but it's someone analyzing what happened on like the first day of the boys' auditions for X Factor, so this is going way back. Harry and Louis met in the bathroom on the day they auditioned for X Factor, and it says in both of their auditions they were wearing the same exact sweater. Louis is wearing it in line and performed first. That means that after Louis performed, he gave it to Harry when they met in the bathroom. The sweater fits tighter on Harry and it is short. It looks like it's a size too small for him. If you really think about it, I mean, this does look a lot shorter on Harry, and this looks like Louis' size. So if Louis performed first, maybe he went in the bathroom where they met, gave Harry that maybe for good luck, I don't know. Maybe they just have the same sweater, maybe it's a sweater that looks very much alike, we don't know. But I think that this is a very good analysis of maybe what happened. It's kind of weird because they barely even knew each other. I think it's kind of cute if Louis offered Harry his sweater. And this is really what I wanted to touch upon. This is recent receipts. This says that Harry is married to Louis, and his name is now Harry Tomlinson. It says, a fan works in YSL, and apparently Harry went to the shop she works at, and he paid with his debit card, which said Harry Tomlinson. Here's another one. It says, don't know if this is relevant, but I work at this restaurant where Harry was at with Xander about a few weeks ago, and Harry paid with his credit card. I was freaking out about Harry Styles eating at the place I work at. I couldn't help but notice his credit card said Harry E. Tomlinson. Now, this is something that's been going around the fandom. Like, I've seen tons of posts with these two things. I feel like if Harry and Louis were actually married, I feel like we would have more evidence. I feel like we would know by now. You never know, like, when people get married, you can have a private wedding. There is such thing as a wedding where nobody's at it, or it could just be yourselves, because my mom and dad have friends who had a private wedding, like no one was at it. So Harry and Louis are so high profile with their status that they could have literally had a wedding and nobody would have known about it except their family and close friends. But I think Harry and Louis are the type where they would want to have a wedding with tons of people at it. If they did get married, we would have more evidence. People make up stuff like this all the time, so I don't know, like anyone could have just written this, but at the same time it sounds so believable. I know Harry and Louis have rings, like I know the whole Paris thing, like when they went together and they came out with rings or something, we thought that those were like promise rings or something. It could have been a proposal, it could have been like, oh, will you be my boyfriend? Like, it could have been anything. It doesn't mean it was marriage or anything. I just know that they had like maybe promise rings, maybe they were engagement rings, who knows, but that was like 2 years ago. I doubt they would have gotten engaged like 2 years ago. You know how Louis said he was 5'9"? In the recent Armor interview that came out or whatever, Harry said he was 5'10". Louis seems like he'd be the one to lie about his height, because usually short people are more insecure about their height, so they end up lying about it. If Harry's 5'10", that means Louis has to be at least 5'8" or 5'7". If Harry isn't 5'10" and he lied about that, and if Harry is actually like 6 foot, that means that maybe Louis is 5'9". So if Louis was telling the truth and he's 5'9", that means that Harry has to be like 5'11", 6 foot. But if Harry wasn't lying and he's actually 5'10", that means that Louis has to be 5'7" or 5'8". One of them is lying, because there's no way that Louis can be 5'9" and Harry can be 5'10". There's no way that there's just an inch between them. Yes, I understand. Harry is wearing heeled boots, so that's why he's gonna look way taller, but still. Gemma spent a day with BuzzFeed, you know, just hanging out with them. I don't know if she actually got an interview, like, I don't know what they were talking about. After she hung out with them, this article came out on BuzzFeed. 46 times Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson proved they belong together. So this little segment came out after Gemma hung out with BuzzFeed. Now tell me that that's a coincidence, because it is not. I bet Gemma talked to them about Larry because she's a really big Larry shipper. I bet that she had something to do with this article. It says, can we talk about the fact that Gemma spent all day at BuzzFeed hanging out with someone who wrote and published a list solidifying the fact that Larry Stylinson is very, very real? There's no coincidence. This is the height difference. Yep, Louis' head is right there. Now, I think in real life, I don't think this is an inch. I'm not good at scaling things, but I still don't think that in real life there is an inch between them. There has to be at least 2 inches between these two souls. Yep, hell. Have you ever seen these pictures before? Like, I've never seen that picture. I've never seen that picture. And I haven't seen these pictures until recently, and I think that's because they're recent, but oh my gosh, that's Louis, that's Harry, and here's a close-up. Louis' hand is on Harry's hand. They all have like their hands together, so Louis' hand is on Harry's hand, like they're actually touching. So not only did Louis have his arm on Harry, but now they're touching hands. Oh my god. This is the real deal on Harry Styles. They said that Harry has a sleeping disorder thing. It's like a big name that I can't pronounce that means that you talk in your sleep. So Harry talks in his sleep, and this has been confirmed because Harry said so himself. It's in the interview. Look at Louis Solo in Little Things. You can't go to bed without a cup of tea, and maybe that's the reason that you talk in your sleep. Louis Solo in Little Things, and Harry said he talks in his sleep. Oh my gosh, so Louis is singing about Harry. This is about Larry. So this means that if Louis and Harry live together, that before they go to bed, Harry needs a cup of tea, because if he doesn't have a cup of tea, he might talk in his sleep. I'm not going to analyze the lyrics, but just the fact that Harry talks in his sleep and then this is Louis' solo, come on. I mean, this might be just the biggest coincidence ever, but I don't believe in coincidences in this fandom, as I've said already. Also in the Armor interview, they asked Louis and Harry and the other boys, what are 3 things you always pack in your suitcase? And Harry said candles, phone charger, and pants. And then Louis said laptop, PlayStation, and pants. So they both said pants. So Harry and Louis both carry pants in their suitcase. But that's not any proof, because when you're traveling, you carry pants in your suitcase. But I just thought it was cool how they both said pants. But I just find it funny that Harry said candles. Like, why would you carry candles in your suitcase? Like, what kind of candles are they? Like stick candles or the fatter ones? Does he want ambiance when, you know, him and Louis are doing stuff in their bedroom? Candles has to do with ambiance. I bet when him and Louis do stuff, that's why he carries candles. Why Harry Styles? These are the Deacon twins. These are Louis', like, you know, Doris and Ernest, whatever, Louis' little siblings. And this was on the Deacon twins' Instagram. So this leg right here, people are speculating that this is Harry's leg. Here's a more zoom-in picture. There's a tattoo on his thigh. If you zoom down, this is actually Harry's thigh with a tattoo on it. And someone also did an analysis, like they photoshopped and put Harry's thigh along this thigh or whatever, and they said that it actually matches up. It looks like Harry's leg is like the same shape, and the tattoo is on the same thigh as this thigh, and it looks like it could be the same tattoo. So this basically proves that Harry hangs out with Louis and his family, and Larry's real. This just proves that Harry and Louis don't hate each other. If Harry is hanging out at Louis' house with Louis' family, if you guys know any more receipts that I've missed, or like any more analysis that are recent, put it in the comments. And if you guys have anything to add to what I showed you guys, put that in the comments. You know, like and subscribe and all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!